Okay, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Huntz. No, I'm just kidding. Nobody knows me yet. I don't know you guys yet, so this is all new to me. Anyway, I want to make this video right now because I'm in a phase of my life where I need to change. I need to do something different, and I've been wanting to do YouTube for a very long time now. Just a regular old Aussie boy here. I'm getting a bit old now, moving on a bit, and I realized I've wasted so many years not doing the things that I want to do in life, and not doing the things that make me happy, and I'm not taking risks anymore like I used to. And so now it's time for me to start taking risks again. Time for me to take my own life back again, and time for me to do the things that I want to do. And this is one of them. I've been wanting to do YouTube for years now. For so many years, and I've always held myself off because the older I got, the more I don't know, the more I got embarrassed about things, the more I was really awkward about being on camera like this. I'm not a huge social media guy. I don't post myself online doing stuff, doing videos. I don't post myself online doing basically anything, to be honest. Like, I'm very quiet when it comes to being online most of the time. I'll just scroll through, Facebook, Instagram, a few things here or there, and that's about it. But now that needs to change. I need to do YouTube. I need to do this stuff. Because, man, I grew up so creative. Like, I've always been into art. I've always been into gaming. I've always been into drawing. I've always been into music, especially music. Music is huge for me. I love music. I think music has made me who I am and changed my life in certain ways, certain bands, certain songs, things like that. And speaking of that, I actually used to be in like a heavy metal band when I was in my early teens. A couple of mates and me, we started a heavy metal band, and it was awesome at the time, man. We were like, again, we weren't anything great, but we were pretty decent. Great guitarists, we had a really good drummer. Bass player was pretty damn good, sort of Korn style bass playing. Again, like I said, guitarist, great guitarist. His name was Danners. He was amazing. Dude, he was just so good at picking up on riffs and making up new style of riffs. And I was actually the vocalist, like heavy metal vocalist, doing all the screaming and the yelling and the emotional singing and all that sort of stuff. And for someone who hasn't been trained by it, I was actually pretty good. I was pretty sweet because I had the passion for it. I had the love for it, and I just trained myself. I tore my throat apart so many times, not for real, but like I just would sit there practicing, training. And again, we weren't anything special. We weren't super amazing, but we played a few mad gigs around the hometown we live in, and we played some youth centers. We played some, I guess, like college-style gymnasiums, and we played with some other bands like Cryogenic and Anthrax. I don't know if anyone's heard of those two bands from years ago, like the late 90s. Australian, obviously. I'm Australian, if you can't tell. G'day, mate. So we actually got to play with quite a few well-known bands that were local and known around our area because Danners, the guitarist, he was cousins with quite a few of the people who were either in a band or in one of those bands, or his cousins like knew them really well and hooked us up to the point where like we got to open up for them a couple of times, and we'd play in front of crowds like, I don't know, 400, 500 people, and we were pretty decent. Like, people liked us. We called ourselves Dismantle, and at the time we thought that was awesome. We were quite heavy, and I loved it, man. It was awesome, and that just kicked off my love for music and just being creative. Again, I was already drawing and doing graffiti art and certain types of art by that point. We even, like, man, me and Danners and a couple other mates, we used to make stupid videos with our old video camcorder, and we used to just film ourselves, like, pretending to make these, like, I guess, parody style shows. Like, one of them we even called X Fools, which was like a parody on the X Files. and things like that. We had like a parody on Fast and Furious, and we used to use our little like Matchbox cars and our little Hot Wheels cars to basically look like they were racing, and we'd use smoke for burnouts and do all this crazy stuff. And like we used to film a lot of cool stuff like that. And I guess along the way somewhere I kind of lost it. I kind of lost doing those things, because you know, you fall out with friends and you fall out with your band, and then you get a girlfriend, and which I did in my early 20s, and that was pretty much my whole 20s, man, was being in a relationship. Again, you know, I was madly in love with this girl, and I really enjoyed being with her, and I thought that was going to be my life. So I was always working, you know, a 9 to 5 job, doing 6 days a week, just trying to get us by so we could find our own little place and all that sort of stuff. And we were together for a long time, like most of my 20s, and then it all kind of fell apart. And it's been a few years now, and I realized that sort of I've lost my old self, like the old creative, heavy metal, artistic, video making self that I used to be. And I want to get back to that. I want to get back to making videos. I love making stupid videos. But now, for some reason, I'm embarrassed. The older I've gotten, the more embarrassed I am about being on camera, which is so weird and stupid. But whatever. I just got to let that go now. I'm just going to start making crazy videos. I'm going to start making honest videos like this. And, you know, hopefully people will follow my journey and go along and just enjoy this ride with me, because I'm going to start just putting everything on YouTube now. So, like, even making music, man, I remember like 13 years ago, or something like that, 11, 12, 13 years ago, when after our band broke up and I was in a relationship, I wanted to keep making music, so I bought Fruity Loops, the producer edition. I don't know if anyone knows Fruity Loops that well or uses it themselves, but man, when that first came out, again, I didn't really know much about like chords or certain scales and how to properly read music, but I would just make songs. I would just sit there for hours on my computer and get high back when I was younger, and just sit there forever just making tunes and something that sounded sonically pleasing to the ear, and to the point where I thought I was actually pretty awesome at it. Like, I got this big ego about myself. I was like, I'm so good at this, to the point where like I literally made like a SoundCloud channel, which I'm pretty sure is still up online. I need to look it up and see. I'm pretty sure it's still there though. So it's I've got some crazy heavy like dubstep style, hard trance, maybe just crazy weird dance songs, like the type of stuff you either kind of love it or you hate it. And I was really experimenting with some crazy type sounds. Again, this is after, you know, 2012, 2013, 2014, where Skrillex came out and dubstep was huge. And being a metalhead, I loved the whole dubstep thing, because it was like the electronic version of metal. And so I made all these crazy songs and just put them up on SoundCloud. And so if anyone wants to go check it out, I think, so it's Kaimal, which is what I called it. That was my old stupid fucking name that I used to use. So it's CHIIMAL ... And if you look that up on SoundCloud, and you'll see a little picture that's like Chimal Instincts and like a gas mask, that is me. That's my channel. That's my old SoundCloud channel. And it's got songs on there from years ago. Never remastered them or anything like that. I wasn't really good at doing that sort of stuff. I just made it. Tried to make it as cool as I thought it could sound, and then just put it online. I was like, whatever, let's just chuck it up there. And now I want to start doing that again with my life. I want to start making music, and again, huge gamer as well. I love gaming. So I want to do all these things that I was going to do and was doing when I was younger and growing up. And then I guess, again, life got in the way. And now I want to get back there. I want to be online. I want to be on YouTube. I want to make a living for myself doing this crazy stuff. Make some songs, put them up online, you know, play video games and do some video game sessions online. Maybe even go live every now and then. If I can get some sort of audience, I would love to be like live. I even did a bit of Twitch when COVID broke in around 2020. Did a bit of Twitch streaming, and it it wasn't too bad. Like, I got a little bit of a following and, you know, made a little bit off it. But unfortunately, because I went back to work after the COVID thing, I kind of ran out of a lot of the time I had to go on Twitch, and I was working a lot, so my Twitch thing just kind of fell apart. And also, I guess, I don't know, I had trouble, yeah, like I had, whenever I wanted to game, I just wanted to sort of do it just on my own as a just a fun hobby instead of having two jobs at once. So like when I was trying to work and do streaming, it just became too much. Anyway, keep rambling on. This video I'm making is because I'm going to start all this kind of stuff. I want to do this. I want to just open up, be myself, be honest as I can, show the world who I am, and start making videos. I've recently just posted a few hours ago a car mechanic 2021 simulator video, me starting to build a car on that. I want to do stuff like that as well. So maybe these kind of videos, gaming videos, might even chuck some music up, whatever. I guess, people say find your niche, but I don't really know what that is yet because I want to be everything and nothing at the same time. So it might take me a little while to get there and find it. But, I can't get there unless I try. So here it is. So also, I want to mention that this video right now that I'm filming, this right here, right now, that's happening is because someone actually commented on my last video, my first video of me talking while I was walking down the street. Someone commented, his name's Timothy. Timothy, if you see this video is because of you, man, because you, with your comments, kind of helped, inspired me to just keep it going, keep it real, keep it low key, and just be me, and just keep telling my story, keep grinding, and just do this every day, and just film and show people who I am, and show people the journey I'm on, where I'm trying to rediscover myself and change my life. And so, Timothy, I really, really want to thank you, man. I appreciate it so much that you commented. You don't realize how big it is that you did that, man, because it literally has affected me, and it's helped me. Just reading your message has helped me sort of realize that I can do this, and I just need to keep going and keep going and keep grinding and just keep pushing out videos and just try and find my little pocket, my little niche. Or maybe I've got a few pockets, who knows? We'll see what happens. And I'm just going to go from there. So Timothy, thank you so much, man. And YouTube, algorithm, please push this out to people. I'm trying my hardest to just change my life around, man. I am struggling when it comes to money and stuff like that. I want to get to a point where, maybe I can entertain a few people and live a comfortable, good life and help me and my family out and do the things I've always dreamed of doing. I've always felt like I'm destined for something better. But I've continued to let life get in the way, and I've held myself back. So I'm not going to do that anymore. No longer am I doing that. This is what I'm going to start doing. These videos, whatever other videos I decide to put up, and any kind of feedback is great. If anyone could give me some sort of feedback, let me know whether I might be on the right path with some things, on the wrong path with other things, and just help me find my niche and my direction. So I want to salute you, Timothy, for commenting. It's that meant a lot to me, huge. And hey, it can only go up from here, right? I've got nothing to lose at this point, so let's go, people. YouTube, I thank you for listening to me in my rambling, because it is like 4 a.m. I just haven't been able to sleep because this won't get off my brain, and so I just needed to put this out there. I needed to just record this right now and just be like, damn, let's go. I can't get it out of my head right now of just what I need to do and what I want to do. So I'm lost, but at the same time, I think the more that I do this, the more I will be found and find myself again in the way of being a creative maniac like I used to be. And who knows what's going to come in the future. So everyone, thank you so much. And this is going to be it for this video. But wait, there's plenty more to come. So peace out. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you so much. See you next time.